Hey guys, it's Dr. Robotnik64, and today I'm reviewing the new 0.46 update for Pokemon 3D. Now, I don't really like uploading 3 Pokemon videos in a row. I like to have some variety on this channel, but I've been waiting for this update to come out for a long time, so we are going to review this. I do apologize if I haven't uploaded any videos in about 3 days, but I was at a place where the internet was very slow, and it was just going to take way too long to upload my usual videos, like daily videos, I mean. But I am finally back at my house now, so yeah, we're gonna review this here. Now, just like the previous updates, I mainly want to focus on the new maps that have been added in this update, so we're going to get to that in just a second. First thing I want to show off, however, is that there's a new statistics menu in the Pokegear where you can view your statistics. So as you can see, steps taken, trainer battles, wild battles, fly used, and surf used. Now those statistics are obviously inaccurate because I've been making videos of this game for over a year already. Now this statistics feature was actually implemented in a previous version of Pokemon 3D, however it went unused in that version. I don't remember what version it was exactly, I think it was either 0.44 or 0.45, I don't really remember, but it wasn't the initial release of Pokemon 3D though, so that's why the statistics here are inaccurate. Other than that, there's not really much to say about the statistics page. It's not really anything special, to be honest. So let's just get to the maps now. So the first map, as you can see right here, is Diglett's Cave. So Diglett's Cave itself has been implemented in this update, but again, it's not really anything special. It's just a cave. You can encounter Wild Diglett here, and I think Wild Dugtrio, if I'm not mistaken. The only thing, though, is that I don't think you can actually run from Wild Diglett in this cave, because something that I did record in Pokemon 3D, but I actually edited out in this video, was me encountering a Wild Diglett, and it was level 14, and I tried to just run from it, and I couldn't run away from it. Yes, my level 64 Tentacruel apparently can't run from a level 14 Diglett, that's just sad. You go in here, he says, "You're the first visitor I've had in a long time, I'm super happy, let me give you a little present." So if you go into this guy's house, he'll give you a nugget, which is pretty good. Anyway, we're on Route 2 now, so that's a new route that's been implemented in here. If you talk to this guy, "Are you Robotnik? I work as Professor Oak's aide. I had no idea that you were out here. Professor Oak's lab is nearby Pallet Town." So yeah, he says Professor Oak is in Pallet Town, however, we cannot go to Pallet Town just yet. Although, to tell you the truth, Pallet Town has sort of been implemented into the game. I'll be showing that off in just a couple minutes. You go over here, you find an elixir. So then if you cut that tree and head west, you'll find yourself in Viridian City. You talk to this guy. "Oh, I had a cup of espresso and I am wired. I need to talk to someone, so you'll have to do. I might not look like much now, but I was expert in catching wild Pokemon." Now, I'm not really sure, but I believe this guy may have been the guy that showed you how to catch Pokemon in Generation 1. I'm not really sure, that's just a guess, but he looks, not to mention sounds familiar. Talk to this guy. "This gym didn't have a leader until recently. A young man from Pallet became the leader, but he's off and away." Yeah, we can't go to this gym just yet. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you cannot go to this gym until much later on in the game. I currently have 10 badges right now, but we'll need a few more before we can actually go to that gym. So now we're on Route 1 here. Now here's what I mean when I say Pallet Town has sort of been implemented into the game right now. I'm just picking an apricorn here, but if you walk over here, as you can see, you got some miners here, and if you talk to this guy, he says, "This is hard work." And then you talk to this guy, "We are still clearing the road of debris from the eruption. We can't get through these last few rocks without some strong Pokemon, so we are waiting for a boat to bring them from Three Island." So yeah, you can't go to Pallet Town yet, because there are rocks blocking your way. However, if you use sandbox mode, you can just walk right through them. Now, these sailors here, they're kind of funny. He says, "Cheater!" Then you walk right over to here, and you'll talk to this guy, and he says, "Cheater!" So yes, you do have to cheat in order to get to Pallet Town here, but if we walk over to here, we are in fact in Pallet Town. But as you can see, Pallet Town is definitely unfinished. I mean, like, there's a giant gaping hole in the ground right there. You cannot go inside any of the buildings at the moment, which means we can't go and see Professor Oak right now. And also, once you walk into Pallet Town, you can never leave. I'm not kidding. If you try to go back to Route 1, you can't. There's an invisible wall blocking your way. So you're now trapped in Pallet Town forever. At least until Pallet Town is officially implemented into the game. Then maybe you can escape. I'm not really sure. But as you can see, I'm trying to go into the buildings and I can't. You can look at the signs, though. So the only way to escape from Pallet Town right now is to fly to a different town. Speaking of flying to a different town, let's now fly to Pewter City, even though it's a city, not a town, but whatever. So this is Pewter City. There is a Pokemon Center and a Pokemon Mart, and there's also a gym, which we're going to go to in just a few moments from now. But we can go to the Pewter City Museum here. And as you can see, you're just free to explore the place. You don't have to pay a fee to get in or anything. It's not like Generation 1. So you got the Aerodactyl fossil and the Kabutops fossil. You also have the Space Shuttle here, as you can see, which is called Space Shuttle Columbia in this game, because this is based off the Generation 2 games. You can also explore Mount Moon as well. However, it's not like the Generation 1 Mount Moon. The Generation 2 Mount Moon is a lot smaller. Not really familiar with this version of Mount Moon, to be honest, but if you go over here, however, to this ladder, as you can see, there is actually a house up here. So you can go inside it. You talk to this lady here. She says, when the sun goes down, Clefairy, come out to play. And then if you walk over here, you can talk to this guy, and he'll actually sell you some items. He'll sell you repels and also some HP restoring items, such as fresh water and soda pop. And he also sells you a Pokédoll, which is of Clefairy, and also heart mail, which I personally think is completely useless. And that's really all there is to say about Mount Moon. There's also Route 22 here, as you can see, which we can explore, but it's kind of pointless to go here right now, because we can't challenge the Indigo Plateau just yet. Actually, I don't even remember if we can in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I don't remember. Can we? I don't know. Let me know if you can challenge the Kanto Elite Four in the Generation 2 games, because I actually don't remember. Viridian Forest has also been implemented in this update, and as you can see, it looks huge in this game, and I also do not know why there's a green sky. I'm not sure if there are any trainers you can battle here. I didn't decide to stay in Viridian Forest for too long, because it was lagging the heck out of the game. But I did manage to find a Leaf Stone, so at least something good came out of it. And last but not least, we are going to finish this video off by challenging Brock, because we can already, so let's do it then. Let's go and get our 11th badge. So we're just going to talk to him right here. Wow, it's not often we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I'm an expert in Rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on. So, we can battle Brock now. Now, Brock is much tougher than he was in Generation 1. He starts with a level 51 Golem, which I tried to attack, but he already switches it out, of course. But his Pokemon are mostly Rock and Ground type, so if you have a Water-type Pokemon, then, well, just spam the most powerful Water-type move you have, like Surf. The only thing, though, is that some of his Pokemon do have Sturdy, which means they hang on with 1 HP. Get right on here, and of course he switches it out. But other than that, this battle with Brock was actually not very difficult at all. I just kept spamming Surf and Waterfall, and I was able to take his Pokemon out pretty quickly. Hard time inflicting any damage my foot. Oh, by the way, I like how his Rhydon is T-posing. But then again, I think most of the models in this game are T-posing, so that's what happens when models have no animations. But in all seriousness, though, that's something I wanted to bring up here. I kind of don't like how most of the models here don't have, like, any animations. Like, in previous versions of this game, they had animations, but now they don't anymore. Not to mention, none of the moves have any animations anymore. I just kind of don't like that about Pokemon 3D anymore. But anyway, we defeated Brock here, so give him the badge, and I get a lot of money from that. I received the Boulder badge. I really enjoyed the battle with you, Robotnik. I'll give you the move Rock Slide too. It can sometimes cause your foe to flinch, so he gives us Rock Slide, which is TM85. The world is huge. There are still many strong trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm going to become a lot stronger too. So, with Brock defeated, we have now obtained our 11th gym badge. Just 5 more to go. But anyway, just continuing on with my rant about no more animations in this game with the Pokemon battles. I don't know, that's just something, of course I get interrupted by the Pokegear, that's just something that I don't really like about Pokemon 3D anymore. I don't like how they removed all the animations for the moves and the Pokemon themselves. You know what, I might as well just say this, I'm just gonna say it. Pokemon 3D was much better before the 0.36 update was released, in my opinion, because I don't know. I guess maybe the removal of all the animations. Like I don't know, the removal of all the animations for moves and Pokemon. I I just don't like it, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not saying that this game is starting to become bad because of that, but it's just that I think that was kind of an unnecessary change with like the battle system and whatnot because like I don't think there was anything wrong with the old battle system. Like it was great. It was amazing. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just don't think that Pokemon 3D is as good as it used to be. Anyway, ranting aside, that's pretty much it for this video, so those are some of the new maps in Pokemon 3D version 0.46, and with that we got our 11th gym badge now, so yeah. So I think that's where we'll end things off for now, so next part we'll be reviewing version 0.47 of Pokemon 3D, so yeah. But until then, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like or favorite this video or subscribe. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Check out my Google Plus page. Links are in the description as always. That's it for now, though, so I'll see you guys in the next video I make. Later.